All right, ladies. Let's get to rocking this. You want to? Let's do it. All right, I'm going to pop y'all down so you can see all the ingredients. All right. Okay, so in this bowl, I have blended extra firm tofu. Now, the recipe that you guys are looking at is to make 16 McVeggie burgers. And because I have never made this recipe before, we're gonna experience it together. I wanted to go ahead and cut the recipe in half, and just in case it's not all that, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm hoping. That's why I have all the rest, everything cut in half. This recipe, I have to give a shout out to my friend Martin Miller. We all know him over at the Jill McKeever plant-based lifestyle support group. He's over there. He's up in Maine, and he sent me this recipe. He uses this recipe when he teaches cooking classes, plant-based cooking classes at his church. And he says this recipe goes over really well with his church group. So I thought, well, if it's good enough for them, then we got to try it here. You know what I'm saying? High five. Okay. All right, so here I've got extra firm tofu. The recipe called for silken tofu, and I did not have any, so I just watered down one package of extra firm tofu. So already I'm kind of having to go off the recipe, but I'm familiar with silken tofu, and I feel like I've got the consistency down here. I used my NutriBullet to blend it smooth. All right, and to that, I want to add 1.5 cups of rolled oats. One teaspoon of lemon juice. Oh, actually that's supposed to be half a teaspoon. This is going to be interesting. 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Yummy. I'm going to eyeball that. This ain't my first rodeo. I know how to eyeball a tablespoon. Squirt that in there. Come on, come out. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. I need 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, which I'm not gonna take any chances here. I'm gonna go ahead and measure that. All right. Now I don't have any vegan Worcestershire sauce, so guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add a little bit of liquid smoke in here. The original recipe calls for I would need 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, but since I don't have that, I'm just gonna add a few drops of liquid smoke. Liquid smoke's pretty strong. All right, and I'm gonna taste for that liquid smoke in just a minute. Then the recipe called for paprika. I'm really going rogue here. I don't have any paprika, but I do have some mild chili powder. So I'm putting in 1/2 teaspoon of that. Well, this is making it real, because how many times do we start out thinking, oh, I'm gonna make this recipe exactly, and then we get to looking at what we've got in the pantry, and turns out we don't have everything we need. That was 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper. And so we have to go and do what we can with what we have on hand. All right, I'm gonna give this a stir, and then I'll add the next ingredients. Chris, have you made this before? Adeline's here. Hi, Adeline. Yummy. That looks sexy. That doesn't look like a burger, does it? Yummy. Okay, that's stirred up good. Make sure I get that mustard well all through that tofu. Okay, I see Desiree. All right, next I have 5 ounces of frozen spinach that I thawed and squeezed dry, and I got this as dry as I could. All right, so throw that in there. And then here I have 4 ounces of chopped mushrooms, a small onion, and 2 garlic cloves that I water sauteed, and they're so dark because I add a little liquid smoke to them as well. So I've got a little liquid smoke happening here for the tofu, but I wanted my mushrooms to be infused with liquid smoke as well. Because you know how I am. I gotta have my liquid smoke. All right, so that's going in there. It smells good. Smells like a winner. All right, now let's get this incorporated. Let's incorporate. Let's incorporate, incorporate. We're gonna incorporate. Gonna get our veggies on, gonna get our veggies on. Our veggies on, gonna get our veggie on. I love it. Almost, I got a little more tofu here on the bottom. All right, does that look about right? Chris? Does that look good? It's nice and thick. Look at that. It's sticking to my spoon. That's encouraging. I was worried we'd have I don't want a gloppy dough. I know from making black bean burgers and chickpea patties and stuff like that, having a wet dough makes things take longer in the oven. All right, let's try to get look at that. That's pretty good. Awesome. Yay! Smells good. All right, we need to. Now I need to make the patties. Dun, dun, dun. All right, now in the McDougall recipe, they said to use our hands, but I'm not going to do that. To make the patties, I'm going to use my scoop, my ice cream scoop with the little handle. And I'm going to use a wet spatula to flatten out the patties, okay? Because that's the way I like to roll. All right. My oven, I set it's already hot. I actually took it up 25 degrees, so it's at 375, so I could shave off some of the baking time. All right, so here we go. Can y'all see that? There we go. Let's do that. Let's see if I go 3 across here. I don't know how many this is going to make. We'll figure it out. La 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 la. Y'all, I have a confession. This week, I've been in kind of a funk. I know it's my hormones. I don't know if there's any men here, but you know. Sorry, men. I'm not going to talk about it more than that. But so in order to raise my spirits, just keep my mood up and fight the drag that the hormones want to put on my mood, I started listening to Christmas music. I know. Okay. I need another pan, but let's just flatten these out now. Okay, how thick? Oh, I need a 1/4 inch thick. That's pretty thin patty. A 1/4 inch thick. My goodness. I should have looked at that a little closer. I'm going to have these all crowded up. You see that all right? They're not going anywhere. La li la la. Anyways, the Christmas music helped. It helped a lot. All right, there we go. Getting it going, getting it on. This is more like a 1/2 inch, honestly. You think I'm gonna mess it up if I keep them thick? Maybe at the higher temperature it'll be okay. Alright, I need another pan. I need another pan because I've got about 2 more patties here. Alright, there's one pan. Hold on, I'm looking for another pan. Alright, there's another pan. That'll work. This silicone mat doesn't fit this pan, but I don't want to trim it because I like using it in my regular. I like using it on the other sheet pan that I have. Okay, just a second. Bum, bum. Oh, why did I do that? I am a dork. Hold on. Dork. You scrape this bowl clean. Alright, there we go. How many more? Oh, I can get 3 more. That's it. Look at that. Oh, yeah. La, 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 la. What are you ladies saying? Philomena is here? Hello. Chris is here. Hello, Chris. Shelley. What are y'all talking about? Oh, Connie says maybe experiment with the last 2 patties at a 1/4 inch thickness. Good idea. Good idea, Connie. We'll make them super thin. They might turn out like fritters. 1/4 inch is pretty thin. Pretty thin. Oh, that was kind of lumpy. Alright, there we go. That's pretty close to a 1/4 inch thick right there. Those are huge! Look how big those are! Look, there's my hand. Look, there's my hand. Look how big these are. Palm of my hand, y'all. Okay, these are big. Alright, let's pop all these in the oven. Look at that. Look at that. I got my smooth on today. I'm smooth. Alright, let's put those on that side. I'm going to go a long ways this way. Alright, I'm setting the oven for 30 minutes. No, I'm setting the oven for 25 minutes. Let's check it at 22. Let's check them at 22. Hey, butt shake here. Right. There you go. Little booty shake right there. Is it too early for booty? Okay, so let's talk about my condiments. I found these are not oil-free, but they are egg and milk-free. I found these delicious, fresh-baked, whole wheat buns from my Foodie Mart. I go to the Foodie Mart every Friday because that's where the kids like to socialize with their co-op friends. So I hang out there. It's a real torturous time for me. Actually, it is kind of hard to hang out at the Foodie Mart and not spend money on groceries. That's really hard. Anyways, I picked up those whole wheat muffins, and then I've already cut up some red onion, some fresh tomato. I didn't have lettuce, but I did have spinach. So we're gonna use spinach on our burgers, and I had some pickles, just a few. And then I want to share. Okay, I want to share this with you. Oh wait, our mayo is gonna be what's left of some cashew sour cream that I made the other night. Maggie went to town on this. She was using this and squirting it on crackers and making it like cheese and crackers. So this is why there's so little of it. And then I've got some organic ketchup because Max likes organic ketchup on his burgers. Okay, yesterday for lunch, I did not take a picture of this because I wasn't sure if it was going to be any good. But I had some cold slaw. Y'all know at the grocery store, in the produce section where they have all the mixed salads, you know, all the ones that they're the salad kits. I like the one that has it's the Asian salad mix, and I can't think of what's all in it right now, but it has like carrots, cabbage, cilantro. I think there's kale in there. There's sometimes I think there's Brussels sprouts, but it's basically just a kale salad. I mean a slaw. It's really just slaw. And then it always comes with that package of Asian dressing, which is super oily, but it has such great flavor. So I tried to make a Asian salad dressing yesterday to go on top of this slaw. And let me tell you what I did. Y'all write this down because I don't have this written down anywhere. In here, this is so good. So good. In this bottle, with my NutriBullet, I blended, are you writing this down? You ready? You ready? I blended 4 little mandarin oranges, 2 tablespoons of tahini, a tablespoon of minced ginger, which I have the kind that's in the jar already. It's already minced. I just have to scoop it out. A pinch of salt, and then a squeeze of sriracha sauce. Not a whole bunch, just enough. And I blended that up. What else? Did I put anything else in there? Oh, and I added probably about a teaspoon, maybe 1.5 teaspoons of rice vinegar, just to add a little more tang and tart to it. Oh, it's good. And it's really good on my slaw. Now, I left my slaw undressed because I like my slaw crunchy. I'm in the mood for crunchy slaw. So I left it undressed, and I'm just squeezing this on as I eat it. And in my slaw mix, I just added a little pepper, and I've added some sunflower seeds just to have a little extra crunch in there, and that's it. I made that lunch yesterday. I made a big bowl of it, and I chowed down, and it was so good. So I'm making that again today. I'm gonna put that on the side of the burgers. So there we go. You're welcome. All right, so we have 18 minutes. I'm grabbing my laptop, and we're gonna do a little Q&A, baby. Dun, 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 dun. We'll go sit at the table, and we'll talk a little bit. Sarah says, hi, Jill, we love you. I love you too. Where's my tea? Where's my tea? I need some tea. I don't really need any tea, but I like drinking it. I got a good night's rest last night. I actually went to bed at a proper time, and I popped up this morning. That felt so good. It felt so good to have a full night's rest. I do not treat myself enough to those. Okay. Oh, it's a little dark. Let me get you over here. Sit across from me. There we go. Don't fall over. Whoa. Stay right there. Okay, now I can see you. Whew. How's y'all's week been? All right. Jackie's asking me, where did you find the burger recipe? Martin Miller, he's a fan and a wonderful follower. We met on Facebook, and he passed the recipe to me this week. He got it from the McDougall website, and so if you'll go over to our plant-based recipe hoarders group on Facebook, you'll find where I posted an event to this live show, and in the comments underneath that event post, I have the full recipe there. And that recipe is going to make 16 burgers, and this morning I just cut that in half. Chris Hansen says she had a great week. Love the dressing recipe. Plan to make that. It's good. And if you want to tweak it, go ahead and tweak it and make it your own. I was just going off that Asian, I was just going off the package of the Asian ginger dressing, and I just looked at it, and it basically, they used pineapple juice, ginger, soy sauce, a whole bunch of oil. Oil was like the first thing. And then what was their, they used oil. That's why I used tahini. They had pineapple, so I used mandarin oranges. I didn't have any pineapple on me, but I figured mandarin oranges, orange juice is great on coleslaw. And then ginger, it just said ginger, so I had minced ginger. And then it was like salt and pepper, and then xanthan gum and some preservatives and things I can't, pronounce. And I just left all that out. I just went to the bare bones. And the sriracha sauce, I threw that in because I was in the mood for a little heat. You know what I'm saying? I like a little heat sometimes, especially in my salads. Show of hands. You're eating a big salad, and sometimes, well, here's what happens to me. I'm eating a big salad, and when I start out on the salad, everything's great. I'm like, ooh, this is so good. And then about halfway through, I start to get full, but I'm not full. And the salad starts to get a little boring. And I'm like, okay, I need to kick this up a notch. And I have found that if I put a little heat to my salad, at the second half of my salad, then I've kind of changed the salad on myself, and then it helps me finish the bowl. That's just me. I know I'm a little weird, but it's working for me. It helps me get, a giant bowl of greens in me, because after it, I mean, come on. Sometimes the greens are just, they just get, I get eating kale. After a while, I'm like, okay, I'm like a kid. I don't want to eat anymore. I haven't hit that. I haven't hit my minimum for the day, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, I need to figure out some other way to get this down. So I kind of struggle with kale. I'm just being honest. Suzanne's here. Hi, Suzanne. She says it's chilly in the Northwest. Lucky you, it's hot here. I mean, we've had, Texas fall, 90 degrees. That's normal. We won't get cold. We might have a little cold snap on Halloween. Halloween is really tricky for us. It's really hard to choose our Halloween costumes because you don't know if it's going to be cold or not. So, you always have to, choose a suit that you can, a Halloween costume that, you can take layers off. George is here. Hello, George. He says he loves me. Thank you. Shelly says, I might be in Dallas next weekend if I can find an affordable flight at the FOK event. You're going to the Forks Over Knives event? That is so cool. If I could afford that, I would go. Philomena, in Holland, we have been eating kale for ages, but never at it raw. Yeah, I like it. Now, I can sneak it into my pasta sauces. I can sneak it into a lasagna or something like that, or sneak it into enchiladas, but I don't dig it straight up. Oh, and I've done that. Philomena, boiled kale and mashed potatoes, that's good. I can handle it that way. Annette says her Dutch grandmother always mixed kale and potatoes together. I love it. Jackie says, as a kid, we usually needed a sweater to go trick-or-treating in Texas. Yeah, that's about it. I always just make sure you could breathe under your plastic mask. Satan worshipers here. Good morning. Judy says, got my first box of soy curls yesterday. Can't wait to start using them. Yay! Judy, do you have my downloadable PDF? I made, well, gosh, when did we do the soy curls video? Y'all remember that? I showed you those 4 soy curl marinades, and then I had a rub recipe, and then I showed y'all how I bake those off, and then I also made some soy curls jerky. So anyways, I turned all those recipes into a PDF. So if you'll go over to my website, simpledailyrecipes.com, and then look for the shop button, click on there, you'll see that PDF, and you can get all those recipes right there. Just download that and then have fun with that. And I'm actually going to update that PDF. I've been working on it this week. I've added more of my favorite marinades that I did not do in that video, and I'm adding those in. So and I plan to revamp that PDF and make it look a little more like a cookbook, and then I'll repost it to my Shopify store there. And what will happen is everybody who's already purchased that PDF, they'll get an email saying that I've updated that file, and then you can go and update the file. I mean, you can go ahead and get the new edition. Yeah, so anyways, so be on the lookout for that. If you have purchased that soy curls marinade, there's an update for that coming. You're welcome. Oh, good, Judy. Yay! Suzanne says sauteed kale and salsa and some tomatoes, add toasted almonds. Now, if I can blend my kale and my spinach together, I can get it past me that way. I mean, I'm just like a kid when it comes to that kale. I just gotta find ways to make it happen. Chris says, I had to make the kids' Halloween costumes large enough to put a snowsuit under here in Canada. Oh, my word. Annette says, Cutie Pie Poncho's getting himself some sun. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. What's he doing? He's photobombing. Look at him photobombing. What you doing back there, buddy? He's always got to be in the picture. Suzanne says, I live about an hour away from the soy curls folks. Sent them an email to check you out. Thank you. I sent them an email this week to let them know that I made that PDF, but I haven't heard back from them. Gregory says it's 90 degrees in North Carolina. Yeah, it's hot. It is hot. Do y'all have any questions? Y'all have any questions about food? This is the place to cover it. We have, I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. I think that says 6 or 8 minutes. My nose is itching. Valerie says one of our pod members had lunch with Colin Campbell yesterday. Sweet! I'm a little jealous, but so happy she's coming back to share with us. That's pretty darn cool. Oh my gosh. I've only had selfie pictures with them. But I did get to hang out with his son, Nelson, and his daughter-in-law, Kim Campbell. They are cool. They are really cool. Y'all saw that recipe. Y'all saw that video, though, didn't you? My nose keeps itching. What does that mean when your nose itches? Does that mean I'm going to get some money? What is that? What does that mean when your nose itches? Oh, that's nice. Let's go and block that person right there. All right. Hey! Block. I'm blocking him. Oh my goodness. The troll has been blocked. That's a first. It happens though. Trolls happen, unfortunately. Vegan Gal. Hello, Vegan Gal 53. She says, are the soy curls jerky good for traveling, or do they need to be refrigerated all the time? Well, depending how far you're traveling, but I would certainly put them in a good resealable bag and just throw them in your cooler. I do not dry mine totally, so I when I make my jerky, I put them in the dehydrator at 145 degrees, and then I let them go for about an hour, which is perfect. They're dry, but they still have a nice good chew to them. So, but I keep them in the refrigerator. I mean, not because I want them to spoil, but I mean, I don't think they'd spoil in an afternoon because there's nothing going on with them. I think they'd handle a car ride. Judy says it's "I will kiss a fool." Well, that'll be bad because the next person I'll probably kiss will be Charlie. He's sleeping in, and whenever he decides to get up, he's going to come down and he's going to go to the Apple store today and check out the new iPhones. Wholehearted is here. Margie finally figured out how to comment. There we go. I don't know how to comment on an iPad. I have to do it from my laptop. Janet says she got the Butler Foods jerky and ate the whole bag. Yeah, that's easy to do. It is absolutely awesome. They do put oil in their jerky, which is I think what makes it, so darn good and hard to stop eating, along with all those wonderful spices. And I would love to get that spice blend down. I wish they'd sell that. Wouldn't that be awesome if they would sell the spice blend for the jerky? Let's all email them and ask them to hand it over. Of course, then we wouldn't buy their jerky, but so what? We'd buy the spice blend. Oh, y'all are talking so fast. Woo! That just flew. Shoo! Sherry AK says, she's got a question. I see you, Sherry. She says, Jill, did you lose weight on the plant-based diet, or are you naturally thin? Yes, to both questions. No. Yes, I did lose weight. I lost 30 pounds eating a whole food, plant-based, no oil diet. And yes, I'm naturally thin, but I was not naturally thin when I started eating whole food, plant-based. Does that make sense? So where I am now, I've probably gained back a little more weight. Just to be a little honest with you, when I first started on my plant-based journey, I was 142 pounds, which was not my natural size. My natural size was somewhere about 122, 125, and that's about how much I weighed when I was in my 20s, and for a long time there, up until the first kid, So when I first went whole food plant-based, I was following the forks over knives, the Engine 2 diet. What's the other one? Prevent and reverse heart disease. I was, right in there. I had the Starch Solution books to help me. I had Happy Herbivore books to help me figure out how to cook. And so in the first month, I was not exercising and I lost 10 pounds. And then by March, by March I had lost 17 pounds. And then I figured out to go without oil. Like I was kind of hanging on to the oil, and then I dropped the oil after March. And then I think somewhere about the 8th month that I was whole food plant-based, I found a scale, and I got on the scale, and I had dropped down to 112 pounds. And that would have been 115 was my high school weight. That's what I weighed in high school. Now I wasn't too skinny. I didn't have any cellulite on me or anything like that, but I had lost a total of about 30 pounds. So, but I have gained some of that back. Today I'm probably back at 125, maybe. I don't know. The last time I got on the scale, I had to go to the doctor, and I was 127. So, anyways, I'm happy with that. Totally happy with that. I don't mind that at all. Vegan Gal's asking, do you still eat nuts or cashew recipes during your weight loss journey? No, I did not. No, I did not. I stayed away from those. I didn't get into the nuts, but I do eat nuts now, and that's probably one of the factors that has brought my weight back up. We do have cashew cheese. I make cashew cheese, whether I ferment it or I make a cashew sauce. That's the oven. I drink, we have smoothies with soy milk that has fat in it. So I have put that fat back. Not that I'm a fat back. You know what I'm saying. Let's check these. Let's check these burgers. I think I was supposed to flip them, wasn't I? Let's see. I was supposed to bake for 20 minutes, flip them over, and then go another 10. So we'll see what happens. I need a spatula. Can you see? Let me get you back here. Hold on. Stay right there. Don't fall. La, la, la. The moment of truth. Woo! Oh, it smells good. Oh my gosh, I can smell the liquid smoke. And I can smell the mustard. That's wild. Okay. There's the 1/2 inch. Ooh, these are springy. They feel completely cooked through. Martin said they'd have a nice spongy texture to them. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let's flip these over. See what this looks like flipped over. Oh, look at that. Hold on, let's do this over here. Hold on. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, hold on. Don't look at my messy sink. Hold on. Ah! Okay, there we go. Y'all can see that. Sorry, pardon the bumpiness. I can't see any comments right now. Oh, look here. Can y'all see that? Oh my goodness, these look so pretty. You know what I want to do now? I want to take this batter and turn it into a quiche. Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's do that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, those look awesome. Okay, let's get the other pan. Let's see what a 1/4 inch looks like. Hold on. Okay, here's the 1/4 inch. Definitely thinner. Not as springy. Doesn't have the springy action going on. About the same. Looks the same. Now this one was on top. I'm going to put this back in the oven. This one was on the top rack. It looks good. Looks cooked through, but not as crunchy looking as the other pan. So I'm going to pop this back in for another, 5 minutes maybe, just to dry this top out. This didn't get the same direct heat as the other one. Stare at those for a minute. Stare at those. Oh, dream of those. Ah. I'm actually just going to turn the oven off and let the heat of the oven finish those smaller patties. Look at that. Ho, 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 ho. Let's make a burger. Let's bake a burger, you and me. All right. Let's bring this up. Reposition ourselves. Hold on, hold on. Stand by. One woman show here. One woman production team. Let's put these over here. Woo! That's a hot pan. Got some buns. Get your buns, girl. And guy. I'm gonna leave the ketchup off mine. I don't need ketchup, but I do like mustard on my burgers. All right, let's try this out, y'all. I need a plate. I need a plate. Let's see, what color plate? Let's go green. green, 1970s green, that's what I want. Da, da, da. Okay, normally I would toast this, but for the sake of the show and being fast. Right. Oh yeah. Oh, look it. Hold on. Let's do this right. Let's put on the spinach. Dun, dun, dun. Put on the spinach. Spinach with our spinach. Okay. And then I want a little bit of, come on. Woo! Just a little bit of that cashew cream. Patty. Onion. Lots of onion. No shame in extra onion. Some tomato. I gotta make this pretty for the picture too. Okay, and a couple of pickles. I just need little 2.5 pickles here. You won't be able to see those. What else? Need a little mustard. I'm gonna do it over here. Come on. Come on. Let me smear that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. All right, let's get that salad on the side. I got my coleslaw. Oh yeah. Gotta get that coleslaw on, baby. I like a lot of that. Yeah, I can eat all this. You watch me. All right. Oh yeah. Woo. And I love this. There's nothing wrong with this sauce, so I'm just gonna let it go. All right, lunch is ready. Lunch is ready, baby. Hold on, I got a napkin. Hold on. I wish you were here. That would be cool. Hold on. Hold on, baby. Oh, where are you? There we go. All lined up. I tried to post and it said I posted too much and I had to wait. Ah! Molly's here. There's Shanna. What'd y'all do? YouTube police. What happened? Did somebody weird get on again? Woo, Vanessa had to leave. Dang it. All right, y'all want to see me bite into this? Moment of truth. Okay. Margie's asking, please give recipe for Asian coleslaw sauce. I will. I'll go write it down. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Getting those other things out. That did it. Just that extra 5 minutes on those 1/4 inch thick patties did it. And of course I turned off the oven, so no biggie. Okay. Gregory says it's muscadine season here in North Carolina. Got any recipes? No. If I lived out in East Texas, maybe. Posting because I was posting too much. Ah! Get out. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's figure out if this is good. I got. You know, I want to put an extra bun on. I'm putting an extra patty on. Okay. done, then I got Patty. Look here. Look at there. Somebody take a picture. Somebody take a picture. Can I take? I can't take a picture from my camera. You see that? Oh, there we go. Take that picture. Y'all screenshot it and email it to me. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Double burger. Mmm. Mmm. Ah. Mmm. Yummy. Mmm. I am a big fan of spinach. I love spinach quiche. I have a baked spinach pie that I used to make back in the day. I need to bring that back and make that again for y'all. And this reminds me of that. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is a winner. I don't know about Charlie and Max. I could ask Max to come down and take a bite, but he's not a mustard fan. I'll ask him anyways. Hey Max! Can you come down and take a bite of my burger? He likes spinach. Come here.
It's a big burger.
Alright, take a bite. I got mustard in it.
Whoa.
What do you think?
This is my burger now.
Don't steal my burger. There's Charlie. Charlie, come take a bite of my burger.
Okay. That's good.
Oh, is it good? Wait, come back here. Tell the crew.
It's delicious. It's good. It's good. How big a bite?
As big a bite as you want. I got lots of patties.
I'll do it from here.
Whatever. We've shared cooties before. It's okay. Hey, hey. It's loaded with veggies. And that says good morning, Max. Morning. I'm bleaching out.
Oh yeah.
Is that good?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
What happened? The sun.
You have to make those from now on.
You really?
Yeah. It's really good.
Well, there's a whole bunch of them over there. Okay, so maybe I should have made 16 burgers. Whoops. I had to put 2 patties on there because they're just not big enough. Not for these buns. Oh my gosh, I'm bleaching out. I'm going into the light. Just kidding. Thank you, hon. All right, there you go. Family approved. Martin said they were a big hit with his church crowd. Jackie says Max has a mustache. Yes, he does. He has not shaved. That's his, teenage years coming, making themselves known. And he refuses to shave his upper lip. Oh my gosh. Sherry says, I can't wait to try the recipe. Well, there you go. Man approved. Teen boy approved. Now, Maggie's not going to eat this.
I'm making a burger right now.
Charlie's making a burger right now. That's good. Oh my gosh. Yum, yum, yum. Shelly says, nice shirt, Charlie.
There you go.
I'm getting bleached out. The sun is bleaching me out. Plant Eater says, dang it. I may have to try them. How tofu-y. Not. Tastes like a spinach quiche. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
The onions. Okay, so here's what I did. Desiree, when you go to saute the mushrooms and onions, douse them with liquid smoke. And then add, I didn't have vegan Worcestershire, so I used liquid smoke in the tofu. Not as much. I just kind of, y'all saw me, about 10 drops. And the tofu is just holding the spinach and the onions and the mushrooms together. And it's just, that's it. It's just holding it together. But I really feel like I'm eating a smoky spinach burger. The recipe is on somewhere on the McDougall website, but if you'll go to the Plant-Based Recipe Hoarders Facebook group, I have posted it over there already, and I posted it on my own Simple Daily Recipes Facebook page. So either one of those places, wherever you're already hooked up, you can print it off from there. And that recipe will make 16 burgers. I cut this recipe in half today. All right. I know my slaw's good. I'm gonna kill my burger off and then I'm gonna eat my slaw. The slaw dressing, I'll go back to Facebook after this is over and I'll post roughly what I did. Y'all can wing it from there. I would put slaw on my burger. You can do that. For me, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not that kind of, I have to have, when I eat burgers, my brain says onion, tomato, lettuce, mustard, little mayo. What you looking for, babe?
No.
Oh, okay. I have stuff all over the ketchup's right there in front of the Vitamix. That's what he was looking for. He said nothing, but I could tell. Okay. That's it. We got it done in an hour. Woohoo! High five. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all go make this. It's simple. Go copy out the recipe. You can whip it up in no time. You'll have it done in an hour, and then you can take all the extra patties and you can put them up in the freezer. Martin says they freeze really well. So you'll have plenty of extra burgers for the next week or next 2 weeks or however long they last. I recommend going a 1/2 inch on the patty. The recipe says 1/4, but I think that's too thin. I like the 1/2 inch. That's a good thickness. All right, and I baked mine at 375, not 350, and shaved off and baked them for 22 minutes. So a little higher heat saved me a little time. Cause I'm like that. All right, I love y'all. Thank you, ladies, for being on, and I will see y'all Tuesday night over on our Facebook group, Jill McKeever, Plant-Based Lifestyle Support Group. And I don't know what we're talking about yet, but we'll be over there hanging out. Maybe someone will be brave and share their story. That would be awesome. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all have fun. Have a great day today. Thanks for watching. Bye.